Hello, my terrific Taurus. This is Brandy with Fates of 3 Tarot. I'm doing a general love reading for you guys today. At least that is my intention. We'll find out what the cards have to say about all of that. Thank you so much for being here with me. I do hope this is finding you doing very well. We are starting off with stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Wow, someone had similar to this earlier today. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see it. Of course, I'm still changing things around. Our channel is growing, and I am super excited about that. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, comment. Our channel is getting out there. The videos are being seen. People are hearing the messages, and they're enjoying it. It's resonating, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I really couldn't. A great big shout out, and thank you, because it's because of you guys. Getting out into the YouTube world and getting your videos seen is not an easy feat. So, thank you. Thank you so much. We got the Hangman energy going on with some 8 of Cups, Taurus. Oh, thank you. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, got some kind of choice going on. 8 of Cups is a walking away energy, knowing you've done everything you could possibly do. Hangman is trying to make a decision, looking at things from a different perspective. It's looking like you chose to walk away from something, and now you're like, okay, what am I juggling now? What kind of life situations do I have going on? This could have been you having to constantly keep a balance between something, and you've set something now. That's what it's looking like from this energy. We'll find out more when I go into expansion. But, oh, thank you. That was some red hot energy. King of Pentacles. Wow. Alright, this is the King of Stability. Offers prosperity. He can take care of whomever he decides to because he's worked hard. He is very ambitious, safe, kind. He's a provider, sensual, reliable. Tell me more, please. Thank you. The Hierophant and 5 of Swords. Excuse me. Of course, 5 of Swords for me is, it's a conflict card for everyone. But it is also, is it worth the fight? Is it really worth the battle? These 2 people have just walked away. They're going on with their lives. They're saying, whatever, you know. She's very well guarded, defensive. You know, she's got her defenses up. And, you know, I can keep fighting this. I've got swords all around me. But they're like, you know what? It just wasn't worth it. What are we fighting about? This can also speak of almost like an abuse, a bullying situation, intimidation. Hierophant is legal issues, commitment, can be a religious figure. Future energies, please. Going into calmer waters. Can be a teacher if I didn't say that. 6 of Swords talks of going into calmer waters, you know. This battle is done, and it's like I'm done fighting this hurricane. I'm tired of the tumultuous bullshit. I'm just ready to be, you know, off doing my own thing in my own world. Ace of Swords is a new beginning. It's truth. Clarity. This can be a 2-sided blade because it's not going to tell you what you want to hear, necessarily, but it is going to be truthful and honest with what you need to hear. Can be a new idea, new focuses, visions. I keep looking at that Hierophant and I'm going, I know I missed something. He talks about tradition. 6 of Cups, reminiscing. This is also a soulmate energy. It could be somebody coming back in from your past. If you believe in past life connections, it can refer back to that as well. For me, especially in certain decks, this is, and I'm hearing I need one more card out of that deck. It can be making new memories with your family, especially if you have children. Not necessarily, but that's my intuitive reading with these cards. You know, it's nostalgia, healing, comfort, being sentimental, finding pleasures, and especially in the small things. You know, stopping to smell the flowers kind of energy. Knight of Cups. Oh, well, and that sensual night could definitely be part of that reminiscing. Okay, we're going to expand. Let's find out what's going on in Taurus world. Let's start over here. See where we end up. This Knight of Cups is bringing forth a love offer towards you. It's like, Taurus, you know, I have my little cup right here. I want to know if you want to share, you know, are you interested in my cup? You know, it's reliable, kind of. Not as reliable as a pentacle. A lot more stable than a wand energy. It is charming, though. Graceful. It can be kind of diplomatic. Negotiator. And idealist. Alright. Let's find out what Taurus is walking away from, because they're stuck in their head. They were stuck in their head about something, trying to make some type of decision, moving forward about something. Definitely coming out of an isolation situation. And there was a decision made. I mean, tell me about history, please. Thank you. Thank you. Goodness. Anything else? No? Alright, let's read through this little book really fast. Hope I don't get too distracted. Alrighty. We've got Hermit, of course. That's an isolation card as well. I think he went deep within to make this decision. Between this Hangman and this Hermit, this is definitely... And it had something to do with... Again, this is somebody... excuse me. If this isn't you being in King of Cups mode, this is... King of Cups has his heart on his sleeve. Sometimes he doesn't express his emotions well through communication, but he does, his actions show, you know, his emotion runs very, very deep. But he is a king, so it's like he balances the head and the heart, and it's like it's not a weakness to feel, but he may not articulate it well. Okay, and this Hermit, definitely isolation. He doesn't mind going against the grain, going against societal norms, which is kind of the opposite of this Hierophant. Because this is all about conformity, you know, kind of, you know, doing what's expected. There's a healing cycle involved, going within, taking that time out you need to recover. Excuse me. My allergies are going crazy. Five of Swords energy. Of course, this can be sneaky, deception, winning at all cost. The Seven of Swords is very, it can be strategy, though. Resourcefulness, cunning. This can be a ghosting energy as well. Somebody tiptoeing away. Not saying a word, but they left two swords, so they have an excuse to come back. Okay. Alright. Well, this is heavy burdens. It wasn't easy to put down. Justice came in, balanced your scales back out. Karma was probably at play in this with the Justice card. Consequences. Somebody having to be accountable for what they've done. Speaks of honesty, truth, legal situations. This Hierophant can speak of a legal situation as well. And, you know, it's kind of interesting. We've got this Two of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles is the last card that I'm going over, which was unintentional. I wasn't paying that much attention in all reality. When I'm following a flow of energy, I'm not really seeing the rest of the cards usually. But this 2 plus this 1 makes the Three of Pentacles, which is the foundation card in tarot. Every relationship, whether it's friendship, family, whatever it is, romance, the 3 Pentacles make up the solid foundation that can survive any tower moment. You will go down. You may go down to that 3, but you know that foundation is always there because you know who and what this person is with you when it's a 3. Pages are messengers. It is, you know, it's an immature energy. Could be dealing with someone younger than you are. But it's also, you know, that stability, the reliability of a pentacle. This isn't just, you know, some in and out energy and flighty. This is solid. It's all offer coming in is a solid offer. And that may be what you're balancing out at this point. Because it's like, okay, I have this offer that's coming in. Or you may feel that this offer is coming in. And it's like, okay, I've got all of these things I'm already juggling. Can I handle another pentacle in the air right now? Maybe this person will help you share your pentacles. I mean, as far as the burdens. They may be wanting to take some of those burdens right off your shoulder. Make your load a lot lighter because they love you. Or that's what they're offering. I'm not sure if they're offering love at this point, but you know. King of Pentacles is right here. There was a King of Cups. So, and this is supposed to be a love reading. So we're going to make the assumption, which I detest doing. But let me know in the comments, please. I mean, that's all I can say. Whoever this is resonating with. By the way, if this does not resonate, please leave it on the table. You will hear me say he, she, they, them, king, queen. It's masculine or feminine energy I am picking up on, not necessarily a gender involved in a situation. If this does not resonate, you may want to check some of your other placements, or if you need further clarity, you may want to check some of your other placements, such as your moon, your rising, your north node, or your Venus. Especially moon and Venus for romance. Okay, tell me about this King of Pentacles, please. King of Pentacles for Taurus. This could be your energy in all reality. We'll find out. High Priestess, following your intuition, wanting to grow to a legacy, firm foundation, roots. With that Ten of Pentacles, can be also talking about wanting to combine your pentacles together to grow and further them. It's that solid commitment energy and prosperous, growing, investing well together. Six of Cups, once again, that's both decks. And I'm hearing I gotta use a different deck here in a minute, so we'll see. High Priestess is speaking of you will get the information you need, not necessarily what you want to know. It speaks of secrets. Alright, Taurus. Let's find out about these swords, please. This Five of Swords, which is, the arguments, disputes, bullying, intimidation, conflict, hostility, stress. Tell me about this. Thank you. Yeah, you're going in the calmer waters twice. Your stuff is already repeating. It's like Taurus is done. Taurus is like, Wheel of Fortune speaks of fate, destiny. Justice is a karma card, bringing things back into balance, back on a calmer waters. Knowledge is coming. It's like the battle is done. I'm done fighting this. I'm done with this bullshit. That's what that is about. It's like I'm not going to sit here and whatever this is, you're putting a stop to it with this Wheel of Fortune. You're like, I'm learning my lessons. I'm going about my life. I'm trying to follow my path and do the greater good and be, have all these great things going on. Of course, this can be good luck and good fortune. It turns this around and gets you into this Six of Swords and out of this Five of Swords. I'm going to find out about where this Five of Swords is coming from here in a little bit, if I remember, if it becomes important later in the reading. Because I'm feeling it's a family member causing this conflict. Tell me about this Hierophant, but that may not be the case. Tell me about the Hierophant, please. Thank you. The Magician manifesting. And Two of Pentacles, once again, the balancing. Trying to keep all of these things going on in your life up in the air and not dropping anything. Being adaptable, resourceful, stretching, flexible. There we go, flexible. That's a good term for it. Which is interesting because this Hierophant isn't very flexible. His ideas are very in alignment. It's like it's a black and white. There is no gray with a Hierophant. But this Magician is like manifestation, trying to bring things into the world. It's having everything that you need to accomplish this. Willpower, ability, resourceful, right? Resourceful keeps coming up. Taurus, you are usually very resourceful people anyway. But I keep saying, and I usually don't, I use the term resourceful, of course, but it seems like I've been saying it a lot in this reading. It's like it's focused in on it. Skill, concentration, but bringing it into your world. Are you trying to manifest a commitment? And it's wanting that balanced energy of it, though. It's like, okay, Tell me about the Six of Swords, please. Six of Swords. Thank you. Destiny. This is a line of road card for me. Now, this is like 2 or 3 Destiny cards as well. I mean, we were talking about the Karma and Destiny here. This is a Destiny card. This is a Y in the road card for me. He's got one hand holding the world. Where do I want my world to be? And one hand on the staff of Wands, Ace of New Beginnings, whichever, however which way. Full of energy, full of fire, full of passion, inspired creative ideas, right? And sitting there with this Four of Cups, where he's kind of looking at these 3 cups. He's kind of reminiscing and going, they're out of reach anymore. This new offer's coming in. You're not sure if you want to accept it or decline it. I think you know it's there, though. Sometimes I don't in a reading. But it feels like you know this offer is here. You're just debating, do I want to accept it? Contemplating. Melancholy. Indifference, almost. Ooh, Knight of Wands. It's going to be a hot, fiery, passionate message that you're going to be debating. That's for damn sure. But you're in these peaceful waters right now, so I think you're going, I don't know if I want to strike this up. I'm glad you find me attractive. I'm glad that you're drawn towards me. But, this Knight of Wands is not a reliable energy. When he's got his eyes focused on you, yeah, he's focused on you. But he may see a shiny and be gone and show back up in 3 weeks. And I think you're wanting stability. But this Y in the road, there's 2 separate paths. Right now you're leaning this way. But you're also aware that if something happens, you can always take this other path. That it is available to you. But right now you're wanting the peace. You're wanting the calm. You're tired of drama for a while. It's like, I'm just done. Tell me about this Ace of Swords, please. Thank you. Thank you. I've got the Four of Wands, which of course is the 1111 soulmate energy card. Can also be a commitment card. It's known as a pre-marriage card. I often say, you know what? You can be just talking with someone and decide to start dating. Or dating and decide to go exclusive. Or committed relationship. Whatever it works for you, Happiness, joy, celebrations, get-togethers, family, reunions, that sort of energy. These people are coming together, happiness. And, of course, we had to have the ugly rearing of the Ten of Swords. Being stabbed in the back, disloyalty. Someone was inflicting pain intentionally. I mean, it does not take 10 swords to kill a person. This is like, oh no, I want to make sure you're feeling every one of these. It speaks of failure, bitterness, exhaustion, betrayal, ruin. Don't allow yourself to become bitter out of this situation. Whatever this truth is that comes in. Because you've got an Ace of Swords clarifying an Ace of Swords. This is going to be a major message that comes in. Major information. And whoever this betrayal is from, which I'm fairly certain is where this conflict was coming from, most likely. And it's probably over you being happy. And they were jealous. Or some other drama that was going on. Keeping the attention on them. Making sure that they're one of those pentacles that you can continue to juggle instead of dropping. It's like, oh, look over here. Look over here. Deal with my shit right now. Look over here. I have this going on. Stirring it, constantly something going on. Oh, well, if you don't pay attention, then you don't love me. Right? No. It's bullshit. Everybody has their own lives. They're allowed to live their own lives. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. That is this magician manifesting it. Okay. So, let's find out about this Six of Cups with this Knight of Cups. And I'm hearing to use this other deck, and I'm trying. Oh, here it is. Oh, not that one yet. Okay. So okay. I can finish with this one, and then I've got to pull my pagan deck. That's what I keep hearing. But then I hear not yet. Celebrations, get-togethers, joy, reunions, family get-togethers, and there's conflict and strife. People are hitting each other upside the heads with sticks. Going separate directions because there's a lack of communication usually. That is what this card is usually for me. This is conflict. It is drama. It is the shit stirrers and the, you know, they don't want to be happy for your love offer. You know, and you think back on these good times, these great memories, and it's like, why are you ruining this? Why? Let's get a little bit of clarity here for you, Taurus. I feel like it's going to tear you apart. You probably already have a good idea who I'm talking about. Tell me about this Five of Swords, please. Five of Swords for Taurus. Thank you. Four of Swords, Elder of Pentacles. That's like a King or Queen of Pentacles. Bringing in great abundance. This may be a parental figure. More than likely it's someone older than you that is a grounded energy. Didn't we have a King of Pentacles right here too? Yeah, the Hierophant. I mean, oh, excuse me. High Priestess and Hierophant, by the way, they're like the spiritual matchup. It's like they're almost like getting a King, Queen of Wands or Cups, or, you know, the same suit. They're like that kind of a matchup as well. Just on the spiritual side. Let me get some more. Tell me more, please. Tell me what they need to hear. Because it's going to take healing. We know that. Yeah, it's going to break your heart. What am I missing? What am I missing here, please? Thank you. The world. Yeah, it's a completion of a cycle. And you're going to get a new beginning out of it. Thank you. Fulfillment, sense of belonging, feeling whole, harmony, great achievements. You have learned some very valuable lessons, and that cycle is complete. We were talking about that kind of with this Wheel of Fortune. It's kind of the same energy for me, except for the wheel is like getting you back on track. Or unexpected events. To where the world is like, you've done these lessons. You've completed this aspect of your journey. Now it's time for the next chapter, the next stage, the next path. Right? Tell me about this King of Pentacles, please. I'm just making sure that this is not the same person. Death and rebirth. Temperance, being patient, showing moderation. It's also a balancing out. You know, she's bringing her spiritual life to her work as well. She's finding a balance there. Great alchemist, getting those love cups just right and saying, be patient. I'm doing my job. You do yours. Take care of what you need to take care of. Nine of Pentacles, that's a single energy. Doing very well, investing in oneself, knowing you can handle it on your own. This death card, even though it is a death and rebirth, it also speaks of having trust. Things changing, you know, the butterfly from the caterpillar into the butterfly. Again, the learning of the lessons. I think this is you. I think this King of Pentacles is you, to where this is an elder of yours. It's a mature, at least a mature energy that you're dealing with. Probably an earth sign. Maybe not. It could be any sign. I mean, look, we've got most of the signs sitting out here, right? Six of Wands. This is going to be victorious for you. You're doing well. But there's this tower. Yeah, the tower, of course, is coming in. This is finding out in this deck. Of course, in all decks, it's like the chaos, the confusion, unexpected, and usually rocks you down to your foundation. Remember when I mentioned that this 2 plus this page was a 3? When this tower moves in, it shows you who you actually have foundations with, who actually has your back. But anyway, in this deck, it is, she finds out she had joined this coven. Now, I'm not trying to put any kind of religious beliefs on anyone. I enjoy this deck because it gives me a totally different perspective on a lot of the basic cards. So I see things that I usually wouldn't. In this deck, she has joined a coven. And she finds out that during this one ritual that they're doing all of these sexual acts. And she's like, wait a minute. This is not what I signed up for. This is not what I was told this was going to be. What are y'all doing? The disappointment. The destruction. Upheaval. You know. Chaos. And it rocked her to her core. And she's like, I put all this time, all this effort, all of this into there just to find out that there was really nothing here. It was all bullshit. Alrighty. But you're going to come out victorious on this. I mean, it's going to be, you're going to feel it. You're going to have heartache. It's saying be patient. Take your time. You know, you're going into this Six of Swords. You're going to get there. Alrighty. Let's see. This is a painful cycle, but it's... I think you may have your suspicions, but you can't prove it. And this is some type of proof coming in. Karma is going to definitely come in. And it's going to finish ripping your heart out. It's just like, I knew it was there, but this is the completion. This is the completion of that sword energy. And it's going to allow you to feel free to pursue your romantic interests. Not everyone's going to appreciate that. Not everyone's going to be happy for you. This could be a third-party situation that you find out about in your romantic situation. If you are kind of debating if that's the case, I think you're going to find out one way or the other. Because this can be a competition card as well. But I'm truly feeling this is competition for your emotions, your time, your energy, your focus. They're not wanting to share you with a romantic interest, whoever this person is. If this is your lover, then you know it. Alright, let's get some oracles for you, Taurus. I really do feel it may be a family member. Thank you. And I'm here and take this top one too. Alright, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Isn't that beautiful? I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. I do these oracles at the end because really and truly if I pull these at the beginning, I'm like, what in the hell is it even talking about? But it does tend to sum up some of the readings very, very well. About 90% of them, honestly. I surrender to a power greater than me. Remember that healing, the growth, pray about it, meditation, whatever your belief system is. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Try to be loving, try to be compassionate, understanding. That does not mean letting people run all over you. It does not mean, not setting boundaries and protecting yourself. It just means try to be loving. You are allowed to love people, and however they choose to accept or warp or manipulate that love is on them. It's on you if you allow them to continue doing that, right? But you're allowed to love anyone and everyone. But self-care is vital. It's important. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Yes, it does. And I think that's what's coming in. I think things are going to get lighter for you. You're going into a better space. Got joy and happiness, celebrating, get-togethers. This can be family, friends. The majority, people are going to be excited and happy for you, Taurus. They're going to be like, look at Taurus. Look how they glow now. Look at that. We all knew it was coming, right? Yeah, but not everyone can be happy for us, right? For whatever reason. And that's on them. It really and truly is. Okay. Thank you for making it to the end. Do what's best for you. Make good choices for you. Until next time, be healthy, be happy. Ta-ta.